Hey you guys, PGD here. I hope you're all doing well. This is going to be part 2 of the Black Friday Get This Not That video. And this particular one, I'm going to try as much as possible to do a lot of in-brand Get This Not That, because there may be certain brands that you're looking to support, and maybe I can make some recommendations based on something within a brand, but I'll be going across brands as well. Well, today we're going to start with Wakati. I had never even heard of this brand until Curlbox made an offering, $20 for the entire box. So although each of these 4 full-size items that I'm about to show you, they're priced through Walgreens at $11.99 each, but Curlbox did it at $20 for all 4. And they actually threw in a 5th item, which I don't think the company makes, but maybe they just branded it as like a, I don't know what. But anyway, it's a Wakati detangling brush. But the way these bristles are set up, it has never touched my hair, nor will it ever. But, you know, cute little thing, nice way you can grip it. Whatever. So that's, you know, that's not for me, but we're going to get into these products. And I'm going to start in order just with the shampoo and conditioner, because I'm going to go through all 4 of the full-size items. But I just wanted to read this because I thought it was so cute. I had never even heard the word Wakati before, but this is what it says on the back, and it's on all of their labels. It says, Wakati, meaning time in Swahili, represents a respect for where your hair has been and an optimism for all the places you want it to go. I thought that was really nice. So that was cute. And the other thing that made me want to support this Curlbox is, and it's labeled on the bottles as well, but it says FAMU. And I'm just going to read this other portion very quickly, because I know there are lots of universities and other institutions that will have this kind of track or a unit within the institution that's supposed to support, you know, budding entrepreneurs and help them to get their business off the ground from just the business plan on paper all the way through to where they actually have a product in hand. And with FAMU, they have such a division, and it says here, the Wakati brand design and business plan was co-developed. So I don't know all the developers, but it was co-developed with Florida A&M University business students. So I thought that was really nice way to support the students that were involved with this. If you go to the actual Wakati website and look at the About Us page, you'll see, you know, different faces in there, but I thought it was cool. So I just wanted to support the brand as well. So I'm going to start with the shampoo. That was the conditioner. Anyway, so this is the Wakati, and it says balance cleansing to remove buildup for natural hair. All the Wakati items are sulfate free and paraben free. That's kind of where it ends, because what I'm going to tell you next is, if you're looking for a line that is just made of like shea butter, rose petals, like Love and Kisses, that's not this. You will find cones in here, and that may not be agreeable to all of you, but I just wanted you to know it's in there. But definitely no parabens and no sulfates. We can say that. So this is a sulfate-free shampoo, which has shea butter and jojoba in it, jojoba oil. Okay, now just because it mentions on the label, and I don't want to say I'm a stickler for this, but maybe I kind of am. Whenever a company is promoting something on the front and they're saying, you know, with natural shea oils and jojoba, that's great. But then I, just as a consumer, and kind of expecting to see those oils higher up on the ingredient list. So we're going to take a quick look at the ingredient list. And again, this one that I'm holding right now is the shampoo. There we go. Okay, so starting off with water. Okay, but then as you can see, again, just looking through the ingredient list, it's not Hugs and Kisses and rose petals. You have a lot of things in here, but the shea oil is down here and jojoba is just before it. Almost the last items in. It's not the very last, but very close to the very end of the ingredient list. So you're getting a little shea oil, a little jojoba oil. But anyway, how did it perform? It was fine. As far as shampoos go, did it cleanse my hair? Absolutely, it cleansed my hair. While it suds up really well, first of all, and I'm going to tell you, the whole Wakati scent is kind of like, I almost feel like saying something you could smell in a salon. One of those somewhat perfumey, but not heavily perfumed. And it's not like the scent lingers in the shampoo anyway, but it's kind of that perfumey and salon scent that many products have. So it kind of smells like that. So it suds up really well. So I had my head filled with suds, and it allows me to just really dig in there and cleanse. All the suds are coming up. While the suds are in my hair, I'm able to get my fingers through my hair. So it does give me a level of detangling where I can kind of detangle and get through my hair. So that was pleasant. I appreciated that. It's a good shampoo. It did what it was supposed to do. My hair was cleansed, and I appreciated it. Is this like my top shampoo of all time? No, only because there are other shampoos that can also cleanse. Those suds give me lots of suds and allow me to get in there and detangle and leave me lots of moisture, or more moisture than this one does. So for that reason, it's not on my best of list or anything. But if you were to get this from Wakwati through Walgreens or buying from them directly, I don't think you would be upset with it. It's a fine shampoo. It does what a shampoo is supposed to do. So that's fine. So you could get this if you're looking just to support the brand and the FAMU students, something like that, then fine. I don't think you would be disappointed with it, but it probably won't hit your best of list, but it was fine. And then next we're going to talk about the conditioner, because the conditioner says right on the label, optimum moisture for finger detangling. So now if you're telling me I can finger detangle, I'm expecting, like, you know, some real moisture levels here. And it says water activated advanced conditioner. Now to say, and it also says on here, shea and jojoba oils are in here, but same deal like the shampoo, is toward the end of the ingredient list, which I can show you right now. Oops, there we go. Okay, good. You can see a cone right there in it. Okay, so again, that's what the ingredient list is looking like. And again, shea and jojoba kind of toward the very end of it. Oh, I didn't show you the consistency of the shampoo, but it's typical, like, just, sorry, it wasn't in frame, just typical regular shampoo consistency. It was nothing out of the ordinary here. With the conditioner, get a little of that out of here for you so you can see it. Right, not super runny, but not extremely thick. It's creamy. It feels nice. Now, the thing about this is it says it's a water activated conditioner. Would not all conditioners do what it's going to do or be activated once you have water? So I don't know exactly what that particular angle was supposed to be for Wakwati, but anyway, it says on the conditioner that it's water activated. Now it also, because I mentioned this already, it says optimum moisture for finger detangling. I didn't feel as if my hair was elevated, because I told you with the shampoo from Wakwati, I was able to, you know, kind of get my fingers through it and detangle. I don't feel that this elevated me to another level. I'm expecting a conditioner, especially one that says something about detangling on the front of the bottle. I'm expecting it to take it up a notch, bring me up to the next level, and make it even more, make my hair feel even more moisturized, allow me to detangle even more. You know, conditioner is supposed to be that next step. I'm not trying to either stay where I am or take a few steps down when I go to the next step in my hair care process during wash day. I want everything to be an elevation from what I used previously, and I don't feel like this conditioner did that for me. So this would be within brand a don't get this. Yeah, the conditioner really didn't do much for me. I'm not going to say that it detracted from the feeling of moisture on my yeah, I can actually say that, because the moisture level that I felt with the shampoo, let's say the shampoo gave me a moisture level of like 6.5. This did not leave me as, yes, I'm going to say it detracted from it, because I wasn't able to get my fingers through as easily as with even the shampoo. So I'm going to say it brings it down to about a 6. It didn't bring it down super far, maybe 5.5, 6 if I'm, you know, being kind of a little generous today. But so yeah, so it brought me down to, let's say, like around a 6. So yeah, it did not elevate me. So yeah, the conditioner would be a don't get this. The shampoo could be potentially a get this, but if you are looking to support the brand, there is one item I'll get to in a second that's the one to get. But you know, the shampoo wouldn't disappoint. The conditioner may disappoint. So I'll say that. So the next one from Wakwati is this. It is the spray, and the sprayer is great. I love when it has a little lock piece right here. So I'm just going to show you that. Maybe you saw that it covered the surface of my palm. So this sprayer is a really good one. Covers the surface of my palm with just one spray. Disperses the product beautifully. I'm going to show you here, and considering my first video that I posted last week, we're keeping with the theme here. So glycerin is the second ingredient. So here you can see it has castor oil, and here higher up on the list it has a cone higher up as well. And then again we have the shea oil and jojoba almost toward the bottom of the ingredient list. So you saw that. It says you can use this. It says shake well, use on wet or dry hair. Yeah, I'll talk about the other product in a second. So you could use this on wet or dry hair. I've used it on both. I do prefer to use products on my hair when my hair is dry, because with low porosity hair, my hair can just do some weird things. So sometimes applying things to wet hair doesn't always give me the benefit that the company suggests that it would. So it's like the water kind of, once that dries up, it takes away also whatever was on top of that water, and it never really gets to my hair. So sometimes I like to start from dry hair and use products. But anyway, I've used this in both ways, and here's what I can say. This is a true, it's called, sorry, I don't think I mentioned it, the Reactivating, can we see that? Reactivating Conditioning Mist. And I think true to name, it is a reactivator, a revitalizer. It can bring back to life whatever, hopefully your hair was already moisturized, let's say days prior. This is like something that you can use to reactivate those things that were in your hair. Maybe it's getting a little dry and you want to do a little midweek spritzer. This can do that. I have also used this because I was just curious to see if this would work as a almost like a one and done. Like, no, don't use any leave-in, don't use any moisturizer on top. Just after you've washed your hair and let it dry, that you use this. I can tell you a couple things from that because my hair loves to tangle up. This was fantastic in terms of detangling, so it was a really good detangler. So that was great in terms of more, and it allowed me to twist up my hair beautifully. Everything felt nice and soft. Now once it dried and the product was no longer, you know, quite on the surface of my hair, and this may just be because it has, you know, it does have a cone in here and kind of thing, so it really did. The very next day, it felt like it was soft to the touch, so they didn't feel like little brittle pieces of a twig from a tree. So it didn't feel like that. So I said, okay. So as I started unraveling the twist, and again, because I'm not, you know, we're kind of still on lockdown, right? So it's not like I was out in the elements or anything, just within in my home, but it still felt like it was drying out throughout the day. But again, I would spray more of this on and it would kind of bring it back to life. Now, if we were back pre-COVID, it's not like we would be in the house all day and just, you know, having the luxury of spraying things. So I know already that this is not a product that you put on at night, twist your hair up, wake up the next day, and it's going to give you the full next day of having moisturized twists, at least not for me. So it's something that I needed to spray on more and more in order to continue to feel it. But I can tell you, spraying on more and more of it did not leave my hair with like any funny buildup or anything like that. And the same scent, as I mentioned, carries through this entire line. So same kind of salon type of almost perfumey scent. It's fine. But anyhow, so it was a great detangler. Not so much if you're going to try and use it as a leave-in and moisturizer. For that, I say you go with Camille Rose Spritzer and some of the things I mentioned in part 1 of this video for 2020. So that's what I'll say on that. But it's certainly not bad. I've also used it in conjunction with the next product from Wucati that I'm going to talk to you about. So it is good. If you were to purchase this, I don't think it's another item, much like the shampoo. I don't think you're going to be upset with the results that you get from it. Just understand it is what it is. It is not a moisturizer. It is not saying that it's necessarily a leave-in product, meaning your leave-in conditioner. It says a reactivating conditioning mist. So if your hair had previously been moisturized and now you just want to give a midweek, like, let me just get a bit more in there and kind of bring that moisture back to life, it can do that. So it was good at doing that. But if you're trying to use it beyond the limits of what it was intended to do, you may have a little struggle. But otherwise, if you're using it as directed, I think you'll be fine. Nice products. I could see myself getting this again, maybe not at the $11.99 price mark. I would wait for this to go on, even though I know $11.99 is not expensive, but I could wait for this to go on sale because one, I would be spraying a lot of this, so I could see myself kind of going through this quickly is one piece. And also I've had better, so I'm not going to necessarily pay full price when I have other sprays that I could, you know, defer to if my hair needed specific things. But it's good. It's a fine spray. The winner from the Wucati line, let me see how much time I've spent on this. Okay, not so bad. All right, the winner for me from the Wucati line is this product right here. It's called the Oil, if the lighting could work with me, Oil Infused Cream. Again, it's telling you about the shea and jojoba oil in here. It says seals in moisture for slip and added shine. Let me show you the consistency of this one. This is kind of a thicker cream. Absolutely, as I'm running it down the length of my dry hair, I feel the slip in it. Is it like the most slip I've ever had in the world? No, but it's good slip because, again, even if I didn't proceed with the little reactivating spray first to try to use it as a detangler, I could go in with just this alone. And even on my dry, ready to tangle hair, it gives me enough slip that I can get through it. I'm not like breaking strands, and it's good stuff. As you can see, it didn't move since I put it on my hand. It's a nice cream. Now, it does mention, I think this one mentions on here, yeah, for added shine. Yeah, so for me, my hair doesn't do so much in the area of shine, but here's what I can tell you. It didn't do anything to make my hair look dusty and dry. So that was fine. It didn't necessarily give me added shine, but my hair looked natural, normal, healthy. It didn't look dried out. So that was good. Just don't expect like gleaming twists or anything like that. Or at least if your hair is like mine, you don't have that expectation. But my hair was really moisturized. So it says seals in moisture. So you may think of, so for the people where if you have your hair wet already, because this particular one says use on wet or damp hair. As I've already told you, I've used this. I've tried it on wet and damp hair. That's fine. But I've also used it on completely dry hair. And that's primarily how I use this. And my hair appreciates it even when my hair is completely dry. So I don't need to start from a state of having wet and or damp hair. So this still worked for me, so I appreciated that. And even in my dry state, again, it allowed me to get through my hair without breaking it, gave me enough slip. I could twist it up. And now let's talk about moisture. If I moisturize on a Monday, I could pretty much almost get to wash day on the weekend. Now, of course, it depends on how heavy-handed you are with the product. If you're doing like just a very light dollop of it, you may have to go in midweek. But if you're heavy-handed as I am, and even though I am heavy-handed, there were times when I've used this where maybe like by Thursday, I needed to do either the little spray, or I needed on, not all the twists though, but on some of them, it may have just needed some more love, because I do have areas of my hair that seem to be even drier than other areas. So it was just sucking in the product. So I have applied more of this on top of the hair. And also sometimes I'm just product greedy. My hair may not even necessarily be crying for something, and I'll just say, oh, let me just put more of this on. Also because I'm testing too, and I like to see how it works along with itself. Like, can it be built upon itself? And it can. It didn't give me any residue, didn't leave anything on my hair, so it almost made me feel, now again, when you have cones and products, it can kind of do this coating thing. So was my hair really being nurtured, or was it just kind of coated? Either way, it felt good. I like this. I will definitely purchase this again. It's $11.99, so you're not breaking the bank with this. Is this going to be the thing on Black Friday? Like, I need to get it, because what kind of discount? It's already at $11.99. So what kind of discount are you necessarily going to get? I don't know. But this is something, as I mentioned to you, it's on the Walgreens website. So you can check out Walgreens. And Walgreens, even when this came out through Curlbox, I saw that Walgreens, because I was checking to see, I already knew I wanted more of this. So I was checking to see the pricing and everything, and they were already having a sale like buy two, get one free. So, you know, Walgreens, and I'm sure at some point they'll do a 20% off this or 50% off this line, because it's just kind of how Walgreens operates. So from the Wakati line, I would say this is the absolute get this. I think you should try this. It's nice to support the students, all that jazz. If you get the refresher or the reactivating conditioning mist, I don't think you would be disappointed, nor will you be disappointed, I think, with the shampoo. So these are all fine options, but the one that I'm really, really supporting is, and the one that I know I will without a doubt repurchase at some point in the future. And you get 8.45 ounces of product here. And I don't think I mentioned with the shampoo, it's an 8 fluid ounce bottle, and 6.7 ounces for this little mist that they have here. And similarly, the shampoo is also a flat 8 ounces worth of product. So the 8.45, so you get a little bit more than your typical 8 ounce jar for this Wakati oil infused cream. I appreciate it. I like it. So that is the get this from the Wakati line. Let me just do this other line, because this one is a short one. And I'm not going to have to spend as much time on this line, because I only have 2 of their items. Let's talk bread. Okay. All right. So let's start with the packaging. And I didn't get the bread shampoo, and they sell like a hair scrunchie. None of that did I purchase, but I did get the conditioner and the oil, which I'll show you in a second. This is their hair mask. This brand is sold through Sephora. I believe you can also buy directly from their site. It says it's for curl types 3A to 4C. Bread is what's on the label here, but technically the name of the brand is Bread Beauty Supply. So that's like the full name of the brand. And have their conditioner as well as their shampoo packaged in bags like this. Now, they are not the originators of the bag concept, because not even Natural Club, like I'm talking way back in the day, there was another company and the name escapes me for the moment, but they were the first ones that I had ever seen putting their conditioners in bags, and I thought it was really cool, and you know, I liked it. I don't mind once I'm to the end cutting the bag in half and then, you know, scooping my hand in there and getting every drip drop, every bit of my money's worth, just as I would if I had like a jar of product. I can see what's in there and scoop it all out. So this packaging does not bother me at all. Did it in the shower, it's fine for me. And you get 12 ounces of product for this bread. I'm going to, well, let's talk ingredients first before, well, I can show you the, it's a very light scent too, that I remember, but let me, yeah, a light what? I don't know, it's super light and almost, I don't even want to say light vanilla because that's going to give you certain imagery, and it doesn't smell like cakey or anything. It's just a very light, almost barely there scent. So that's just what that is. But let me show you the consistency of it. A little creamy product right here. All right. Typical soft, creamy conditioner. Fine. Okay. When we talk about the consistency. Now it says right here at the top of the bag, if you can read this part right here, cushions hair and cloud-like softness. So yes, I guess I'm getting into the review before I talk to you about the ingredients. So yes, let's do that. So here's what I thought about this particular bread conditioner. Sorry about that. I used more than I needed to use before I even realized that I used more than I needed to use. And here's why. As soon as I put it in my hair, it's like my hair was soaking it up, absorbing it. I was able to detangle easily. So I loved that about it. My hair was just really soaking it up. So I just kept pouring more and more into my hand and like spreading it through. And then another thing from the label, this is a deep conditioner, but they tell you to keep it on for 5 to 10 minutes for a deep conditioner. I love a brand that doesn't want to waste my time, because I hate when some brands for a deep conditioner say like, oh, leave this on for at least an hour. And then if you've ever done tests where you've left it on for an hour versus leaving it on for 10 minutes and your hair feels no different at the end of that hour mark than it would have for that same conditioner at the 10-minute mark or 15-minute mark or 30-minute mark. So don't waste my time. I love that this one is saying right out the gate 5 to 10 minutes. So yeah. So anyway, what I was saying was I applied this to my hair. I was able to soak it in, but I did put a shower cap on because I just wanted to, you know, I did leave it on. I've tested this again another time where I left it in for sure more than the 10 minutes. And here's what I found. Both, if you leave it to the 10-minute mark or you go longer, again, the results were really the same. So again, you can adhere to the little 10-minute mark that they have here. But some people just, you know, you want to do stuff around the house, so whatever. But here's how I knew I used too much. Once I took the shower cap off, it was like, it was almost like it multiplied. But that was really just a reflection of how much I had put on. But because my hair had soaked it all in, it looked like, okay, let me add more. Even though it felt coated, but I still kept adding more in. And then when I took off the shower cap is when I saw like all of that conditioning like had come right back to the surface. I was like, okay, yeah, I used more than I needed to use. But again, because you get 12 ounces instead of 8 ounces, that's good. So I like how my hair felt. When I washed it out, my hair felt soft. No question, my hair is left feeling soft after I use this. Here's what I had to ask myself though. Was it $28 worth of soft? Because this is $28. Not to say that I haven't bought more expensive conditioners, Briogeo and some others are more expensive too, but and I know I've said this in the past, but there's a difference between leaving your hair soft versus soft and silky. So there are some that can leave your hair soft, where a cotton ball is soft, but you know how some cotton balls can still feel slightly, like it's soft, it's a soft item or object, but then you can still have like parts that feel a little bristly. So even though it's soft overall, it's not soft and silky, right? The difference. So did this leave my hair soft and silky? No, it left it soft. So that was fine. Though I can say I didn't have like the brittle pieces, because I'm going to talk about something else that left me feeling brittle while it was still on my hair. That was a whole other deal. But anyway, once I washed it out, this particular product, my hair was certainly soft. I could use my fingers to go through my hair and kind of part it. So that was neat. So let me know that it, you know, still had some of the properties in it that would allow me to even finger detangle certain sections of my hair, which was good even after it was no longer in my hair, let alone, of course, when it's in there, you're hoping that a conditioner is soft enough or makes your hair feel soft enough that you can finger detangle. But once you wash it out, sometimes it's a different story. But this still allowed me to kind of get through my hair even when it was washed out of my hair. So yes, my hair was soft. Scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the softest. I'm going to say this product left my hair at a 7.5, 8 if I'm being generous, right? And that's just for softness. It didn't have the silky feeling. Like, you know how some products can kind of, it's not only soft, but soft feels uber moisturized and like silky. Like, whose hair is this? It didn't leave me like that. So that's why I'm like, for $28, is this a get this for me? It's certainly not a bad conditioner. If someone were to say, hey, I want to give you packages of bread, would I say like, oh no, not for my hair? Absolutely not. I can definitely use this. I will use it again. I like it, but this is not a run out and get it for me. And again, the 8 is for softness, as if I'm being generous. I could easily default to the 7.5 for this in terms of softness. So it was soft, it was cool, it was good, better than what you would find in a basic store if you're just pulling something off the shelf. So it's good. It just wasn't $28 good. I was expecting more, especially because now we're going to talk ingredients. It says right here they were really promoting this Australian Kakadu oil, Kakadu plum, that's in here. And looking at the ingredient list, which I'm going to show you right now. Okay, good. Here's the full ingredient list. It has sativa oil in here. We're going to look at the full ingredient list, and you're probably saying, okay, if they're especially talking about the Kakadu up here, where is it in the ingredient list? It's actually this one here, right? I'm going to come a little closer. The Terminalia ferdinandiana. That's how we're going to be pronouncing that today. Ferdinandiana fruit. That is the Kakadu. So what is that particular element supposed to do? Now, this is why I always feel like the wording from certain brands, it's, you know, take it all with a grain of salt, because this Kakadu plum is supposed to support collagen and elastin levels. What does that mean? That's almost like when people say, oh, this pill will support a healthy lifestyle, or not eating 50 hamburgers in a day will support good heart health. Yeah, but you're not doing anything to kind of bring me again to that next level. Like, it's saying it will support your collagen and elastin levels. It's not saying that it will increase those levels, help to increase collagen production. Like, none of that is it saying. It's just saying, you know, it supports it. So great. Me putting water on my hair supports it as well. So, you know, that along with the fact that the two things that they're promoting, the starflower oil as well as the Kakadu, they're not high up on the ingredient list. Let's look at this Terminalia ferdinandiana fruit is down here. We have more shea butter in this product than we do, you know, that. So, okay, it is what it is. But yeah, it was a fine product. It was good. I'm just, you know, I would say, if you want to support the brand, then yes, try this out and, you know, get that going for yourself. But it wasn't anything where I'm like holding my breath until I get my next supply of bread conditioner. It was all right. It was good. It was good, but it wasn't $28 good. I don't know. The other thing that I got is from Bread as well. So we're keeping it in brand for the moment. I do like how it says Bread. I like their packaging. We'll just talk about that. And it tells you that you can apply it to wet hair and all that kind of stuff. And certainly you can apply it to dry hair as well. I'm going to show you what the box looks like in a second. Now look at this. All right. So we have safflower seed oil right there at the top. And then look, Kakadu. Literally the last thing on the ingredient list. But anywho, it's an oil. One thing I can tell you, love the packaging. Look at that little ball detail. The scent. It smells like no particular fruit that I can identify, but it's like a light fruity scent. And light indeed, because even when I put this on my hair, it's not that I necessarily see it, it's not like I necessarily keep smelling this scent, which I would appreciate to smell it longer because I actually really like the scent. Just put some on my hand right here, and I'm going to put it here for shine. My hair doesn't necessarily reflect or give off so much shine even when I put this particular oil on. So, you know, that's okay. This is something, look, if I could put it on my hair, why can't I put it on my body? I have no problem putting this on here. And when I did the other day, I put it on like just my hands, just to put a little extra oil there. I would have to literally put my hand to my nose to actually continue to smell that scent. So again, it's not a really strong, powerful scent. So although the scent was still there, so I guess I could still say it lingered to some degree, that it was still on my skin, but it wasn't something like, oh, without me, just me waving my hands like this, don't smell it. I literally have to go like this. So, but anyway, packaging is nice. This is a $24 bottle, if I recall, but the prices will be down below. $24 bottle of oil. I would say don't get this. So did I just give you two? Don't get, this is from the brand. So yeah, if we had to go between the two, I would say try out the conditioner before the oil. The oil is just cute and pretty. It didn't, again, give me, but this is probably specific to me, it didn't give me too much by way of shine, but it was fine. If you want an oil that can perhaps do more with shine, though you're not going to get the same type of scent, like a fruity scent, maybe try the melanin oil, which that one does give me a bit more shine than the other one. But here's what I can say. This is a redeeming point depending on what it is that you're looking for when it comes to your hair, or at least the way my hair reacted to it. This particular product, when I put this oil on my hair and then later on touch my hair, it's not like my hand was like filled with oil. So to some degree, my hair was absorbing this. So that was nice. Okay. It wasn't just like sitting on top of my hair and then it was a greasy mess if I lean on something. My hair kind of took it in. So that is cool. I would have more of a, not tremendous, but I would have more of the greasy effect with the melanin one, but this does better by way of shine for me. And I like the little spout, so I can easily apply it right to my scalp, just using this little spout topper. That's hair on that. That is lovely. So yeah, here's the melanin hair care oil, which is filled with, and I know this has been out already, so you it's kind of hard to see. Oh yeah, there you see, right? So all the different oils that she has in here, and now melanin being sold through Ulta, so that's very cool. So yeah, so for bread, I would say don't get this, but you perhaps want to get the conditioner, but you could also feel confident skipping both. So sorry, bread. So yeah, so for oils, maybe you want to do the melanin. And since I just mentioned melanin, let me do this, because I don't think I spoke to you about this, probably on IG, but not in person, since this one was released. This is not to be confused with the original product, which look how little I still have left. Why is this not finished? But anyway, so I'm going to make an effort to finish this today. This was her first brand product, which I reviewed that in the past. This one, I don't believe I ever spoke about on camera. This is the multi-use softening leave-in conditioner. And it can be used, and that's why it says multi-use. It can be used in a variety of ways. I did use it as a washout conditioner. Really enjoyed it. It allows me to detangle through my hair, left my hair feeling soft. I've used it as a co-wash. I like the product. I've used it also as a leave-in, and yes, my hair felt soft. Now, it's good. I like it. I prefer, though, to use it as either a co-wash or a washout conditioner. Those are my two preferred uses for this, but nice product, left my hair soft. I could definitely see myself, especially now that it's through Ulta, so I don't have to worry about like $10 for shipping. So I can definitely see myself purchasing this again. And again, another one that may be hard to see only because the ingredients are now out of it, so you don't have the white base of the product to show you the ingredient. Oh, there you go, kind of well. But again, Whitney has all of the ingredient list on the Melanin hair site, but it's nice supporting this brand. She has since come out with a black soap shampoo, which I don't yet own, but that is something I have my eye on. I'm sure I'll get it through Ulta. I'll show you the consistency of this since we've, there we go, nice and creamy. And again, with the scent, this one has more like a spearminty or minty kind of scent to it, but I'm not, it's fine. It wasn't anything that I recall lingering in my hair or anything, so that was fine. I like this product, and this would be, if you're looking to support something from Melanin, in comparison to her first item that she came out with, which I reviewed before in the past, I would say this is the get this. The oil is fine too. If you're in the market for an oil, you can get that. But yeah, the one that I really like most is this multi-use leave-in conditioner. So you can get that. And since I mentioned that she has now come out with a black soap conditioner, let me just transition now to, I have zero form of organization here, which is not good, but let me talk about this peppermint schnapps from EcoSlay. And as you can see, very watery, very loose, and it has in here black soap. Right, so here, oh, so I still made kind of a transition, even though I wasn't. Okay, so here we go. So marshmallow root on the ingredient list, and look, next thing, African root infused water, first ingredient. Next one, African black soap. So this is an 8-ounce jar from EcoSlay. In general, I like the brand. I thought this was good. I like when it has a little spout, and again, it's so watery, just apply it right to the scalp and get it out there. If I would have just poured it down right now, it just runs right down like water. Oh, the scent of this one, if I recall, it was, yeah. This one smells, I don't even want to say minty. It smells, it gives you a little punch to it. Perhaps a semi-minty scent, but oh, I see she has, yeah, peppermint oil in here and lavender. I'm not a fan of lavender. So yeah, the peppermint and the lavender, I could see that all kind of coming together to form what I just sniffed. Okay, so not my favorite scent, but it's not, you know, horrible anyway. And once you wash it out of your hair, it's gone. It's not like the scent was lingering. I thought this shampoo was a good shampoo. It left my hair feeling really clean, so that's great. So if we're now going to just compare shampoos, I would get, would I get this one again over the Wakati? And also we have to consider price points too. And I don't remember exactly what this was priced at, because I did get it through the sale that she had in the summer where everything was 50% off. So whatever I paid was not the traditional price for it. So I would consider price and all that. But now just thinking of performance, would I get this one over the Wakati one? They're both 8 ounces. Okay, I would go this route also too because of the ingredient list. And as much as it is within my control, I prefer to do things that are more natural in nature than, you know, more of lab made things. And, you know, so yeah, I would side with this for the ingredient list and, but the performance of it, let's just strictly think of the performance of this. It was good. My hair was clean. It's just not on my best of list for shampoos because I have tried shampoos, which I'll talk about in a second, that are better than this one, even if you're looking specifically for a black soap shampoo. One thing that was on my list, because I had to refer to my best of list on my cell phone just to see, I knew this wasn't on it, but just to see if, I had this other one that I used to use and I reviewed back in the day on this channel and it was on there. I was like, oh, of course, yes, this was on there, by the company called Naturally Smitten. And I reviewed their black soap shampoo that they came out with a couple years back because they have strawberry extract in it. And although black soap is higher up on the, it's a black soap shampoo, but that strawberry scent is really dominating the product and it smells like strawberries. So that was cool, but it also left my hair super moisturized and really clean. So this also left my hair feeling clean, but the moisture level isn't as much as I would get with that Naturally Smitten, nor is it, oh, if I had everything organized, that would be really, really lovely. I may have to pause if I don't have it right here. Let me pause and get what I want to show you. I did have it here in this polished stuff. I didn't even see it. The Alikay Naturals, and this is the small one. She has like a trial size. This is, or travel size. This one is, I don't even see the ounces on here, but this is her smallest offering. Oh yeah, 2 ounces. From Alikay Naturals, the moisturizing black soap. I've used this before. I know I reviewed this before a long time ago on the channel because this is not a new offering of hers. Really nice moisturizing, just as it says on the label, black shampoo. This is on my best of list, but I'm going to tell you, I had put, this was also when I reviewed my best of list, I looked at this one and I had question marks next to it. And I had the question marks because I was saying, should this then be replaced by the Naturally Smitten one? But then I ultimately decided remove the question marks. It's enough space for, you know, greatness to exist from different brands on the list. So this one still remains on my list. It's one of the best moisturizing black soaps that I've used. There was also one from Soultanicals, but I'm not even going to get into that one now because she doesn't make that one to my knowledge anymore. But that was a really nice one, even though the consistency, see how these are super loose like water? The one from Soultanicals was literally thick and chunky, so I never understood why she had the spout, because it could barely get through the spout. I would literally have to take the lid off and like break it off in chunks. I think I may still have some of it, so I'll make sure that at the end. However, she doesn't sell it, so we're not even. Let me move on. So this ingredient list, let me show you from Alikay Naturals. It's in the middle section is what you're going to be focusing on, right? So here's her ingredient list right here. And again, it's Alikay Naturals, so you know that she's going to have good ingredients in here. I'm happy about that always. The scent of this one also, I remember this, it does not have a bad scent. Yeah, it smells like, I'm not exactly sure what that scent is, but it smells slightly a little bit fruity, like it, you know, try to do a little something in the fruit department. It does have fragrance in here, so maybe it's that, but yeah, it has a light fruity note, very light fruity note, but it doesn't smell bad at all. It's a nice scent, but again, it doesn't linger. It's a shampoo. So if we're talking about black soap shampoos, between these two, the one from EcoSlay and the Alikay Naturals one, I would definitely say go with the moisturizing black soap from Alikay Naturals or Naturally Smitten's black soap. Sorry, I don't have any more of that to show you, but those are like my head runners when we're talking about black soap. But if you don't care about whether or not black soap is in it and you just want a really, really, really good shampoo and you don't care about the black soap element, this is on my best of the list. This is a really near and dear to my heart cleanser shampoo. It's from Girl Plus Hair. It's the one that says cleanse on it. And I say that because she has another one, same type of packaging, same nozzle, same everything. They both seem really liquidy, but this one says clear. The one that says clear, and this is a fine product too. It's just, it's not as good as the cleanse one that I'm going to talk about in a second, but the clear one is, if I could hold this right side up so you can read it, it is a clarifying apple cider vinegar rinse. And it's fine. It's an apple cider vinegar rinse. So if you want to get it, I think your hair would appreciate it. If you're trying to do like a really good kind of detox and clarify your hair, fine. But if you're trying to be left with, and let me just show you the ingredient list for this apple cider vinegar one that we're talking about. Look how high up apple cider vinegar is on the list, right? I love that. It has vitamin E in here as well. So this is good, and that's why I have it. I like it. Again, very liquidy. I mean, just to even pour it is real, as you can see, just slid down like water, right? So this is a product that I like. It's good. This is the apple cider vinegar one. It says clear. But if I'm talking about the best cleansing like shampoo, this is one of the best that I've used because it leaves my hair feeling so moisturized, almost gushy. All right, so it's so moisturizing, like really, really, it leaves the moisture in there, and I'm very happy to always use this one. And now I have to mention this because some people hate this about certain hair products. This one definitely leaves your scalp tingling. You will feel the tingle. So if you don't like a scalp tingle, and this is for the one that says cleanse, right? This is the shampoo. If you don't like the tingle, then don't try this one because it will tingle your head scalp, in which case then go with the Alikay one, which I don't recall this tingling, but don't hold me to it. But I don't, that one, this one I definitely remember. Girl Plus Hair, this one tingles for sure. And it just says here on the label, under hair care, because she did design it with the intent that if you have in some sort of protective style, maybe braids or some other thing, that you can use this nozzle to just still get to your scalp and really clean your hair. But if you notice right here on the label, it says moisturizing sulfate-free cleanser, and indeed moisturizing deserves to be on her label. I really like this brand. There was something else that I'll just say, since we're talking about like shampoos for the moment, somehow we jumped off of specific brands into just going across brands. But anywho, Girl Plus Hair, I believe it was in 2019 when they did release a conditioner in the jar, I believe it was pimento based. I can't recall, but it was something called like Cloud and Hair or Hair and Cloud or something. You know, I used that. I bought jars of it. It was one of those products where it was really hyped and discussed online when the launch was happening. And then after that, you know, you really don't hear much about it. I thought it was fine. It was good, but it wasn't amazing for my hair. So that's why if you're thinking in brand and you wanted to support something from Girl Plus Hair, my recommendation would be, you could almost forget the other stuff. She has a scalp oil too. That one's fine. All her products are good. But I'm talking if you are looking for, you just want to get the best stuff this Black Friday and you want to support Girl Plus Hair, her cleanser. And I know it's sold in Target and I believe Sally's, but definitely Target. So that's fantastic. This would be the item that I would say to support. And again, if you love that tingle on your scalp, go for it. Alikay Naturals, another brand that you may want to support. I think I'll be talking about something else from Alikay later as well, but this moisturizing black soap shampoo, I may even get the big size of this. And also she has a shampoo or a cleanser that has the word coconut in it. I think it was something like Caribbean coconut cleanser or whatever. That too was another really good one from Alikay Naturals as a hair cleanser. But yeah, this black soap one, you can get that. So I would get any of those, the Girl Plus Hair one or this one, before I get the EcoSlay one again. But I do like EcoSlay and I do like this shampoo. It's totally fine. It's just not as awesome as some other things that I just mentioned. Since I already got on EcoSlay, let me keep this EcoSlay rolling. Let me see how I'm doing on time. Okay. EcoSlay. This is the baby I want to talk to you about right now. This is her. Ooh, come on, lighting. Can you see that? Okay, so this is her deep conditioner and it says banana cream right on top. It may be kind of small for you to see. Yeah, it says banana cream. Deep, kind of maybe small for me to see right in person, but yeah, banana cream. And then it says since 2019. Oh, so this was okay, because I haven't been following the brand like that long. I actually purchased from them the first time this year, like during the summer. And in part one of this video, I spoke about 2 other things from EcoSlay. But yeah, this is the product that she was talking about. And I made reference to this comment in part 1 of this series when she did something on IG and she was saying like off to the farmer's market because she was going to get okra to make this product. And again, let's look at the ingredient list. What's the first thing on there? Okra extract. And then it's followed up by another thing that my hair enjoys, marshmallow root extract. Very, very nice list. We're going to talk in a second about this Germall Plus. Now, I'm not the one mixing things together. I'm not sure how certain. And Germall Plus is a paraben-free preservative. But here's what I can say. I know that as a brand, there is an ingredient, there is a product. I don't remember if it's the Marmalade or the Jello Shop, but in one of her items, she uses Optifen, which is a paraben-free preservative as well, just as Germall Plus is a paraben-free preservative. So I appreciate that there are no parabens used in her products, and all that is great. The only thing I can say is that if you look at the 2 paraben-free preservatives, I don't recall ever reading anything negative about Optifen. However, that's not necessarily the case for the Germall Plus. But because she uses Optifen in one of her products, there may be a reason why it wasn't used in this one as well. I don't really know, but I've seen no negative effects from it or anything like that. But I just prefer, I guess I'm so trained. I love seeing Optifen because that brings me back also to the days of Darcy's Botanical. That was the preservative that she used, Optifen, in her things, and that was kind of my first introduction to it. Anywho, I know that she definitely needs a preservative in this, again, because she's having this okra extract and just really natural things in her products. So that's great. It says it's for thirsty locks. It can also be used as a leave-in too. I tried it as a leave-in. It was okay. I prefer it as a deep conditioner. I'm going to say one other thing about this because here we go again. Keep refrigerated. Now, first of all, this 16-ounce jar, I believe this is priced at $22, but then she has it like she's running a sale where it's like $20. But then again, because I got it during the 50% off sale, I paid $10. I have no idea what her Black Friday sale is going to be like, but I am hopeful. Here's what I would want to do. I would want to purchase lots and lots of this banana cream conditioner. However, keeping it refrigerated is the thing that's in my mind that's making me say like, I don't want to fill up refrigerator space with, you know, conditioner. Now, Does it really have to be? Now look, I'm not the owner of this brand. She says keep refrigerated, and she knows that she has these natural ingredients in here. So she's telling you for best, you know, results and everything, keep it refrigerated. But let me say this. Is it the thing that really needs to, and I'm going to show you what the product and everything looks like, but is it the thing that really needs to be kept in the refrigerator? Here's why I'm going to say this. And please correct me if you happen to watch this, Ashkin Curls. I learned about this brand, by the way, from Ashkin Curls because she was talking about EcoSlay, and she's the one who alerted everyone to the sale and all that. So thank you so much, Ashkins, because I'm happy that I was introduced to this brand. But if I recall, Ashkin Curls did not have it in the refrigerator because either I think she didn't see the label or see that this says keep refrigerated or whatever it was, but it was not in the refrigerator. And correct me if I'm wrong, Ashkins, but for months before she actually first used it, and she loved the results and everything was great. So if it could go that long, and of course while they're shipping it to you, it's not like it comes in like with the little freezer bags, dry ice or anything to make sure it's, you know, staying at a certain temperature. It comes shipped just as you would get any other conditioner shipped to you. So at least in transit during that point coming from wherever it's shipping from to you, it's not refrigerated, right? So, and it lived, it existed. I used it actually the first day that it came to me, and I was like, oh, this is great. It melted in my hair. It feels wonderful. So that's why I kind of question, does it have to be conditioned, left in the refrigerator? Because it also reminds me of My Honey Child, which breaks my heart to say that company name because she is no longer making, well, she's making one product, but that's not the product that was my favorite product. So yeah, so anyway, she used to make a honey hair mask, and she too would say on that one to keep it refrigerated. And in the beginning, I definitely always had it refrigerated. And then I don't even know why, I guess just not, because when you put things in the refrigerator, you kind of forget about them. And I just stopped refrigerating my honey hair mask. I literally still have honey hair mask jars that have not been refrigerated in well over a year. I go to use them, perfect. So even though they may recommend that you refrigerate it, does it really need to be? So I say all that to say, this says keep refrigerated. If it really, really and truly has to be refrigerated, which my mind is kind of telling me maybe it doesn't, then I can see myself during Black Friday getting jars upon jars of this because my hair responded really well to it. It allowed me to detangle. It left my hair soft even after it was washed out. I'm going to tell a scale of 1 to 10 with softness. I'm going to say that this left me at an 8.5. Maybe even a 9 with softness. It was really good. I was really impressed with it. Very happy. But here's the thing. When you have to leave it in the refrigerator, then it becomes a thicker, almost more difficult to spread through your hair product. And the scent of it, super light, but almost like a banana cream pie, but a light version of it, right? So it's not like, oh, bam, it's right in my face. But, you know, as I open the jar, I got a light whiff of it. As I come closer, I smell it a bit more, but a light kind of banana pie type of scent. Here's what I have left of it. Could hold it upside down. It's not sliding out. I'm going to show you because I haven't had this in the refrigerator just now. So it's been out for a while as I was getting ready to shoot and all this stuff. So see how it almost like left and just went away? Great. It just went down the length of my hand. Fine. But if you're pulling it right out of the refrigerator, it kind of, it doesn't harden. I'm just going to say it feels thicker. It's not as loose and creamy like this because it's not at room temperature. So sliding it down my hair, which just in its regular state is really, really dry, I have a better experience when either A, I leave it to kind of get back to room temperature kind of thing. So it's creamy and I just slide it through my hair. Either do that, leave it setting out, or just never put it in the refrigerator at all. But again, that's going against what she says on the label. So don't come after me if you leave it out and then you start seeing mold on it and you lose jars of this product. I would hate for that to happen. She does indeed, I'm going to reiterate that, recommend that you keep it refrigerated. But it's a product that I really like. And again, I would definitely leave this as a get this from EcoSlay. So in brand, EcoSlay, I would say don't get the shampoo necessarily. It would be fine if you do. It's a good product. But the get this would be the banana cream deep conditioner, which leaves my hair soft. I'm going to say 8.5, 9 level for softness. So I'm happy about that. I was able to get my fingers through it, twist it up. It just felt really, really good. So I'm happy about this conditioner, and I love that she uses nice ingredients. So I'm looking at how I'm doing with the time. What am I going to get to next? Okay. This brand, this is the brand that in terms of their ingredients and the way they present their products, they give me Basque, they used to be called Basque, right? But they give me Bakura vibes. And it's this one called Opulent. and Opulent Hair Essentials is the name of the brand. So I have their leave-in. So I'm going back to doing in brand now. I have their deep conditioner. And since I just left off talking about a deep conditioner, we're going to talk about the deep conditioner first. And I have their Groovy Hair Smoothie. So again, as I'm going to start, let me start with the deep conditioner. As I start showing you ingredients, the ingredient list reads like, oh, yes, my hair needs all of that. Here we go right here. Oh, focus please. Distilled water is first. Fermented rice conditioning base. Now it says specifically that it's a conditioning base, so the fermented rice with other things in there, but they're using that conditioning base. Avocado butter, look, babasu, I mean marshmallow root, I already mentioned that my hair likes that. Has orange oil. The ingredient list again reads like everything that should be a dream for my hair. The reality, however, and I've used, this is just what I have left of this one. If I slide it, it really will slide out. So I don't want to do that. It's very, very creamy and rather loose. Look, see, showing you just like that. It's creamy. So it will definitely slide out if I turn it upside down. But I'll put a little just on the hand so you can see. Look, there are like little grains. Can you see like little things in here? It doesn't stay in your hair though. Everything like washes out and just as water hits it. But it's a nice ingredient list, a really great ingredient list, by the way. And the scent is, I don't know what that scent is, like wheat germ or something. I don't know, but a really nice ingredient list. But the reality of my low porosity hair is it's not a fan. It's not a fan of this. And it could be that the protein, the fermented rice base that they have here, which is number 2 on the ingredient list, maybe something that I need to use more sparingly because the protein may just be a bit too much for me. So that's why I can say it's not like it did anything negative. It just, one, it doesn't have enough slip for me to kind of get my fingers through my hair the way I kind of like to run it through. It doesn't have enough slip for me, and it wasn't, after I washed it out, it's not like my hair was, ooh, so moisturized. It felt strong. So if you're going for the strength piece, good. It's just that it says on the label here that this particular deep conditioner is to what? What does it say right there? Add moisture, soften, texture, combat frizz. So I didn't get that from it. If it had said make your hair strong, so yes, so yeah, if I feel like my hair needs a boost of protein, I feel like I would turn to this. But the moisture, I didn't feel the moisture in it. It didn't leave my hair feeling moisturized. It didn't soften my hair. If anything, it made it feel a bit, I'll say stronger, tougher. So this is a don't get this from me from the brand the brand Opulent, sorry. Opulent Hair Essentials is the name of the brand, but this is Do the Do, and it's their deep conditioner. So this would be a don't get this from me. My hair just didn't love it. So if you're looking for a get this deep conditioner, I would go again with the Eco Slay banana one that I just showed you. But since we're talking in brand right now, I'm going to also, I'll go next to there. I'll do it in order wash day, right? So I'll do the leave-in conditioner. Oops, are you going to focus? And again, it says a very similar thing here. Add moisture, soften your texture, combat frizz. These are 8-ounce jars that we're dealing with. And it says right here, look at the ingredient list for this. Quite similar for the leave-in, the distilled water, and then the fermented rice conditioning base, aloe vera, the avocado butter is in here, vitamin E, it has chebe, it has fenugreek. I mean, again, this reads like a list of things that I'm like, oh, my hair wants every single one of those things. But and I can show you the consistency with this one too. This one, oh, my hair right there, front and center. Okay, this one I can hold upside down. It's not going to slide out. It's thicker. The scent of this is almost nothing. But yeah, so this is a creamy product. I can just show you like this right there. Creamy products. It didn't necessarily leave my hair. It didn't leave my hair with added moisture. It didn't leave it feeling softer, because once it kind of dried down from me putting this creamy product, it just felt on a scale of 1 to 10 for softness. It felt probably at a 5.5, maybe a 6. It just didn't leave me like, oh, I need to go back and use that product because it did X, Y, and Z to my hair. No. So yeah, this is a don't get this for me as well. If you guys have tried, but again, it's one of those, first of all, during, I ordered, I'm pretty sure during Black Friday last year, shipping time was phenomenal. I love the ingredient list. So these are all the reasons why I want to support them. It's just my hair wasn't in love with I wasn't in love with the results. My hair said no thank you. Also, the styling cream, you're gonna sense a theme here. It's supposed to define curls, didn't define my curls. It's supposed to add shine. I already told you I have difficulty with shine, so that didn't happen. Eliminate frizz. I guess. My hair is not necessarily super frizzy anyway, but okay, we're gonna look at this here. The ingredient list: distilled water, a conditioning base, a flaxseed is the third thing, avocado butter, pumpkin seed, again, amla, brahmi. I mean, literally, this horsetail extract, this is the stuff, neem, the stuff you want in your hair, right? You fight for companies that have these good ingredients, and those are the ones you want to support, which is why in my heart, I support Opulent Hair Essentials. It's just, the results of it wasn't great for my hair. My hair didn't love any of their products. So there's nothing really here that I have. It's a creamy one. This one, again, almost no scent there. Creamy little smoothing styling cream. Okay, here's a positive. This one has a bit more slip, so it's a little easier to get through my kind of dry hair with this one, and even just feeling it now again is a reminder of that. Not super slip, not like crazy slip, but it has slip, so if your hair is dry, it can be used to get through that. It did allow me to like twist up my hair. It's just that it didn't have the moisture to it, but however, this one doesn't say that it's promising you moisture. It just says define curls. I'm not going to say that my hair is defined if I were to just rake this through my hair. No, it didn't do that. But with twist, am I going to say hold? Yeah, I guess it gave me a measure hold, because it's not like the twists were flying every which way like frizz. But again, my hair is not like a super frizzy head anyhow. So it was controlled. It looked manageable and nice in terms of the frizz. So it was fine. So if there was anything within the line that you wanted to get, all the ingredients are good. So if any of those ingredients speak to you, then get it. But in terms of what may work best, maybe the styling cream if you just want to use something for twist outs. But to me, none of these would be, I wouldn't purchase any of these again. And it kind of breaks my heart again, because I do like the ingredients. It was just a bit too strong for me, because my hair is just so dry naturally. I am looking for things more so that are going to add moisture to me. But you know, maybe when you're looking for a boost of protein or something, then I can maybe turn back to the conditioner. So that was Opulent Hair Essentials. Since I spoke about should I get, yes, I'm gonna do this one, because I know some people did ask for some brands that are maybe not the traditional brands that we always hear about, and I'm gonna cut this video in a second, because I don't think I can finish all this stuff. Maybe I can. Let's see. Okay, this brand right here, which I also learned about through Ashken Curls, Classy Hair. All right, and this is the Classy and Whipped shampoo. It's a whipped shampoo, super thick. I could hold it upside down. It's not going to go anywhere. I'm going to first tell you, paraben free, sulfate free, all that stuff. I learned about this through Ashken Curls, and she was raving about like how moisturized her hair felt after using this product. After she did that on Instagram, then the company offered a sale, because Ashken Curls was, you know, really bringing light to the company. She was just so pleased with the results, and they offered a discount, and that's when I went and picked this up. And I'm going to show you. First, when I got it, I knew it was paraben free and all that stuff, but I didn't really review the ingredient list because I was just excited to use it. But let me tell you what happened. I used it in shower. Of course, my hair was already wet. I put this on and I said, what? It feels like I'm washing my hair with shea butter. I immediately, that's why you can see the drip stains here, immediately picks it up to look at the ingredient list, and look, organic shea butter, first thing. But look at the other things in here: amla, banana extract, apricot oil, peach oil, vitamin E. So good stuff in here, right? But it just felt thick and kind of heavy, and I was like, oh no. Initial thought, this is not going to be for me, But the more I let the water combine with this whipped shampoo, the more I was like, oh, I get it. So it wasn't an immediate like, oh yes. But once I let the water kind of continue to combine with this shampoo, which does suds up, I was like, oh yes, yes. It was, once you wash that out, it was leaving behind, and for sure, hands down, my hair was moisturized. So it is a moisturizing whip shampoo. It was good. I'm just gonna put it in here just so you can see. But again, just by showing you that, look, it's kind of tough, right? So again, make sure your hair is definitely already drenched and wet, but it's like a butter. It's like a butter, but it's when it then combines with the water and you really start working it in that you can feel, oh, it's leaving behind the moisture. I feel it, and my hair was really clean. So this is a very, very nice shampoo. I'm just gonna give you the warning in advance that it may take a little getting used to if you're not used to shampoos that are this thick, or yeah, that are pretty much this thick and have shea butter so high up on the list that, you know, it's kind of like, am I cleaning my hair with shea butter? Yeah, you are, but with other things too, and the oils, and it helps to get your hair clean, but it really does leave you feeling moisturized. So now, because I said this is really moisturizing, and I said that the Girl Plus Hair one is really moisturizing, this is an 8 ounce. The Girl Plus Hair one is, I think that was okay, yeah, 10 ounces, right? So I'm getting more product from the Girl Plus Hair one. Plus, it's just an easier, I guess, more traditional feeling with the shampoo that I would go with the Girl Plus Hair one. But this is really good. It's a really nice one. Leaves my hair moisturized, so I can appreciate that. It's just, I would probably side more if I had to choose between the two, the Girl Plus Hair one. But this is a really nice addition to your shampoo routine as well if you're looking for something that's going to leave you with moisture. So with the Classy Hair, I'm going to stick with them in brand. That would be the Get This, the whip shampoo. The Don't Get That from the brand would be, I tried these two things. I tried the, and sorry, because other products spilled on them, the Classy and Sleek Deep Treatment and the Classy Pineapple Hair Smoothie. So the hair smoothie has a light scent of, yeah, I'm not sure. I think that was supposed to be like pineapple or something. Almost goes down to like a watery, but it didn't leave my hair feeling moisturized or any of the things that it said it would do. I'm going to show you the ingredient list. It says it leaves your hair moisturized. Here's the ingredient list. Sorry. Okay, good. Organic aloe. So again, good stuff. I love that she uses good, and then sorry for the spillage on there. You see provitamin B5. I'm trying to show you all these good things that it has in here. I love that the pineapple fruit extract is at least on first line, right? It's one of the first few ingredients listed there for it to be called the Classy Pineapple Hair Smoothie, but it just didn't leave my hair feeling moisturized or good. My hair almost reverted to feeling, I don't want it, should I say, even drier, probably. So yeah, that's definitely a Don't Get That for me from Classy Hair. And also for the deep treatment, it's not that the deep treatment was bad. You can see all the little natural herbs and all that stuff in there, and I'm going to show you the ingredient list here as well, again with featuring some things that I like. Look at this. Organic aloe juice is #1. Look, you have Manuka honey in there. I mean, she is coming through with the ingredients, and I appreciate it. It's just that the whip shampoo to me left my hair even more moisturized than this. So again, I like to elevate the process in my wash day routine. So I want something that can do even better than that shampoo did. And that whip shampoo did really good and leaving my hair really moisturized. So this, I need you to add to it because I'm already giving you a great foundation starting off with that whip shampoo. And I felt that this just didn't elevate my hair in terms of moisture. So that would be a Don't Get This. But if we had to do it in order and you wanted to support from the brand and get more than one thing, then I would say you would get the whip shampoo. You could also then follow it up with a deep treatment, but then the Don't Get This would be the hair smoothie because that didn't give my hair life. But it says here, talk to its promise, it will leave brittle hair textures lustrous, strong, and begging for more. Okay, so the strong piece, yeah, it's a Don't Get This. I'm sorry, I don't want to spend too much on it. It's a Don't Get This for me. Sorry, because the shampoo, again, and I'm thinking more in terms of moisture, but if you're thinking of strength and maybe your focus is not on moisture, then maybe you would be more agreeable to it. But from Classy Hair, I'm going to go with the whip shampoo. Hopefully I can edit out some of that so it won't be too long. Someone did ask me about this. Video feels extremely long, so let me end this one right here, and then we'll pick up next time. All right, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're all doing well. We will talk soon. Bye.